So I just watched Make New Friends and Keep Discord. Finally, Discord gets an episode. I absolutely love Discord episodes. I was actually waiting for the 5th season to have the Discord episode, and so finally he has it. Yay, good. Okay, so Discord, and he is talking to Fluttershy, and Fluttershy is mentions the Grand Galloping Gala, and he's like, well, are you going to invite me? She was like, oh shoot, I thought you had your own ticket. I mean, Discord is now like, I don't know, Chancellor or something of the New Kingdom. So, okay, so he doesn't have a ticket, and he gets super jealous. So jealous, he actually ends the tea party early with Fluttershy, hence the conflict for the episode. So she is actually bringing her friend, Tree Hugger, and I absolutely love Tree Hugger's design. She's got these huge dreads. Her voice is kind of, she speaks in a very peculiar way that is very reminiscent of someone who enjoys lots of greenery. I love her unique design. She doesn't look like any of the other ponies. She doesn't act like any of the other ponies. I do really like Tree Hugger's design. So Discord goes and asks each of the main 6, sans Twilight, about who they're bringing. Actually, he asks for where Twilight is, and Twilight's at the castle. I don't know if she had a +1. She's the only one in question. And Fluttershy was bringing Tree Hugger. And the other main 4 were actually bringing their sisters, of all people. They all brought their sisters. I was kind of surprised that they didn't have, some stallion date, like, hey, let's all go dating, or anything like that. But I suppose that's just how it works in Ponyville. Or perhaps their significant others were already at the gala, and they didn't need to +1 them in. But who knows? For whatever reason, they all brought their sisters, and the CMC were delightful, and Maud Pie made an appearance, and she was spectacular. So Discord goes home. He's feeling a little dejected. He's feeling really upset, and so he starts uncleaning his house. He puts dust bunnies back under his couch. He uncleans the windows and the dishes, and he hears someone yelling outside, and he goes out and he finds the male pony who has his ticket. And he's like, oh, thank goodness, I have my ticket. He sends the male pony on his way, and now he has the ticket. He has his own +1, so he decides to stick it to Fluttershy and bring some pony that Fluttershy is not going to like, probably, or anyone who no one's going to really like, the Schmooze. So at the gala, he brings the Schmooze in, which is a giant green blob who apparently is covered with anti-magic ooze, which comes into play later. In the meantime, Discord tries desperately to get Fluttershy's attention, and it doesn't really work because Fluttershy is kind of pretty naive, and even Fluttershy's date, Tree Hugger, is also pretty naive, and so they don't really pay attention to Discord the way that he wanted. His jealousy reaches a peak. He puts the Schmooze into the treasury room. I think that was pretty much an accident, but the Schmooze, of course, eats all the treasury, the shiny treasure, grows up to be gigantic, and floods the entire gala. The gala is in, like, ruin. Everything is terrible. The fact that it was anti-magic ooze really plays a part, because now it's both Twilight and Celestia are completely worthless here, and so it's like, okay, what's gonna happen? The entire place is flooded with this magical ooze, and Tree Hugger, of all folks, Tree Hugger was the one to use her magical voice or to calm the blob and make him back to normal, which I love that. Like, yet again, the main 6 are not the ones to save the day. This is Tree Hugger. It's like any pony can be the hero of the story, and I really enjoy that. Okay, but that doesn't, of course, help Discord, because Discord is still super jealous. Now Tree Hugger has one more up on him, so he goes and he takes Tree Hugger and threatens to throw her into a different dimension. But then Fluttershy is like, dude, what are you doing? Like, stop that. And she talks him out of it. Explains that it's okay to have multiple friends. And I think that's a very important lesson. Having multiple friends. I mean, I'm a big fan of having more than one resource to rely upon. I mean, if it weren't for Tree Hugger, the entire gala would have been in big trouble. I'm not sure if it was immune to chaos magic. It feels like it was not. I don't know. Yeah, actually, no, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't, because you know why? Discord reached in and pulled out the gems at the end after he got reformed, and so it was like again, anti-unicorn magic, but not anti-Discord magic. So I think he was purposely bringing the Schmooze for that reason. Okay, little headcanon right there. Anyway, I love the idea of having multiple friends, have multiple resources. I think that's a very important lesson. Certainly one that I like to take home. And the last note on here, what I absolutely loved, was Celestia. I'm a huge fan of Princess Celestia. I think Princess Celestia is not one of the favored One of the favorite ponies. I do like her. And I absolutely love that her sense of humor really shined again, where she was like, this is delightful. I mean, like, for a being that lives for like thousands of years and, you know, being trapped in ooze, it's probably like, who cares? You know what? This is gonna be fine. Discord's just messing around. This is nothing compared to having my sister being like trapped on the moon for 1,000 years, being possessed by other creatures, having like changelings come in. This was like nothing. This was a joke to her, and so I love that she's just so playful with it, and that's exactly how I want my Princess Celestia. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. Good day.